me just put it this way. The Nigerian judiciary is peopled by Nigerians, like me and you. Some of the best and most brilliant are in the judiciary. But there is also something that we need to understand quickly. If the Nigerian judiciary is Nigerian, then it means that it is as Nigerian as the Nigerian custom, is as Nigerian as the Nigerian police. It is as Nigerian as everything Nigerian. It is as Nigerian as me and you. So if we take that as a given, we should then know that it becomes dangerous and dangerously stupid to imagine that it is free of the impunity and the corruption that pervades and permeates every aspect of our society. That is the truth. I'm on record, and I've said it without hesitation, that even our CJN is completely corrupt. Is either he is completely corrupt, irredeemably so, or he's unbelievably incompetent. He has to decide which one it is. And I cited the basis for my position, and it is the Gbadamosi Eletu case. I wasn't reticent about citing the basis for my position. He knows it, I know it. Every lawyer who bothers to read that case or who are familiar with the fact of that case, they know it. Every judge every member of every justice of the Supreme Court that sat on the second panel of that case is irredeemably corrupt or incompetent. That's a categorical statement for which I have no apologies. And I have said so variously. So if you now have a question that asks me to express hope based on the, to express faith or belief in the Nigerian judiciary, it will be counterintuitive for me to do so. There is nothing about the Nigerian judiciary that separates it from what afflicts the entire country. Yorubas will say that what afflicts one afflicts all. So the Nigerian judiciary is not in some way insulated from the madness that has overtaken our country. However, there is always a remnant. Always a remnant. It might very well be that some of them might find the grace to discover their consciences if they had lost it before. It's not impossible. I was in court on the day the APC closed its case, and Chief Wole Olanipekun stood up in court to commiserate with the justices over the death of one of their brothers, I believe one of the justices of the Court of Appeal. And I found it quite striking because I looked at the justices sat on their pedestal, and I realized that none of them is younger than me. They are all probably my age or older, much older. I'm 55 now. I know that my time is almost spent, just like all of us. We blink and we are old. A friend remarked the other day that I have a lot more gray on my head than he's ever seen. I said, yes, that's a function of age. All of a sudden, the grays on my head have remembered that they need to run and catch up. So these justices will not live forever. They have the opportunity to decide how they wish to be remembered by history. I sat down here, you spent all of 3 minutes, and you had me all tearing up in front of your camera. My belief and my own challenge is to make sure that I do not do anything to fall short of the standard that you have lifted me to by your introduction. It is up to those 5 men, 4 men, and I think a woman, to decide how history shall remember them. But there was nothing that happened that we Nigerians are unaware of. We already know the truth. They know the truth. The question is, would the truth set them free, or would the truth entrap them? What they say does not matter. It is the judgment and verdict of history on each and every one of us that counts the most. But the truth is inviolate. We all know what happened that day. The career criminal sat in that office, did not win, it didn't win power. We all know it.